Okay, I think that's my timer up. Unfortunately, I could not locate my webcam, so that'll be the next improvement, but I'm hoping anybody that caught me on my last stream last week can tell one very important thing. I have improved my audio and also fixed the music now playing, so that's something pretty good. Things that I should have been capable of doing before, but when it comes to someone that shot themselves in the foot pretty much on trying to become a content creator in the first place, it's fine, and I'm slow warming back up into it. So okay, I tried asking this AI for some ideas to start me talking. Alright, so people are trying to get to me because I've tried another thing for the first time, which is multi-streaming. So I should have YouTube and Twitch going at the same time. Even though I think that was one of YouTube's... I gotta call them the purple box and the red box, I think, technically. But it's okay, I'm not affiliated yet. Right, let's see what's up with YouTube. Yeah, it would help if I looked at my right screen, because I have two. Right, I need to check. Yeah, I want live chat. Yeah, anyone should be able to type in chat, and we don't need slow mode on, so it should be working. I don't know why it isn't letting you chat. Ah, well. Oh, YouTube wasn't running live. Exactly my end. All of these buttons and things to get sense in my head. At least I sound good and the now player is running. Yeah, there shouldn't be a block on it. Oh well. So, I asked my AI to give me some ideas, starting off talking points, because last time I did mention a bunch of stuff. I could talk about the same things again. So, I do have the music a bit too loud for myself, so let's turn me down. Here, I can think now. So, I have running Harris Heller Steam Beats for my background music, because Stream Beats is copyright free in the sense of as long as you mention the artist, you're pretty much covered. And even though I know the red box might have more copyright claim chances, it should be pretty easy to combat that. And what else? If chat can be working with people, I would love to know how you think of my audio. Maybe it's too quiet. Maybe I need to move the mic a bit closer. Probably would help, Kate. So, number one on this talking list, share my current gaming obsessions. So, I am a cozy gamer usually, my variety content, so generally because it's the only games I can get my head into. Like, it's tricky though, because I'd love to play things like Stardew Valley and that, but I can't keep my head into it. I got an idea. Let's get something more interesting going on the screen. My mama bear says hi. It should be running okay. Don't know why it isn't. My connection's excellent. At least I know my only view there was my mum. At least on the red box. How are we looking on Twitch? Right, I don't need that. And I'm probably the only one on my side. That's okay. Alright. Unstable. Twitch is unstable. Let's fix that. Yeah, see? Live no delay. I thought it was fine. Stream bitrate too high. OBS then. Why is my bitrate too high? It shouldn't be. It should all be auto. Right, but yeah, it's not gonna be. Yeah, I need to put. I know what's wrong here. You wanna be. Right, are you gonna like that now better, Twitch, or not? It should. See, it's a stable 6, so I don't know why you're saying it's bad. I'm just gonna have to ignore it. Yeah, it's the first time multi-streaming, so I don't know how it's gonna work. If it's gonna be funny, no matter what I do, then it's probably a state of I'll have to pick one day a week to put on a live on Twitch and once a week on YouTube. So yeah. I've got no description on the YouTube, so that could do with being fixed. And then I'll try and get something more entertaining on the go. Yeah. Can you hear me talking, Mum? Because that's all I'm doing. I'm not really got anything going, changing on the screen other than the now playing. It should be the only thing moving. I don't have my camera set up because I lost it. It's somewhere in the flat. I'll find it. Right, I want to pop on this one and make my stream hopefully sound more interesting. Let's see. go. Visibility public, so hopefully people can find me. Entertainment. Yeah, just entertainment's fine. I don't have a thumbnail really, actually. I could. Hopefully that works. And new playlist. There you go, that should make YouTube look better. It's not for kids specifically, it's for everybody. No paid promotion. I'm not altering footage, and I've only gotten my audio set nice. I could put some tags, so I am autistic. Amateur, what else? I'm pressing all the buttons. I got 2 watching me now and that. Sharkness, thank you for popping in. I'm trying to get things figured out. I'm trying to multi-stream and I don't know. I don't know what's going on because, well, I guess I'm shooting myself in the foot again. I've not done any lives to YouTube before, so that's probably why I'm struggling. Don't think I need that. Yeah, put the UK on that. Yeah, I want comments. Right, maybe that'll help. So it's interesting that the red box is telling me it's got an excellent connection, but the purple box is not happy. Oh well, unless I'm told otherwise, everything is okay. Everything is not unfair. Okay, right. I wanted to find something more interesting to have on the screen, so let's work on that. Let's get that ready. We shall put one of my favourite things that I've used in the past, which is called Spirit City Lo-Fi. I find this very relaxing. If it loads, and I shall walk you through my setup on Spirit Lo-Fi. I could do with changing some of these things. Edit the stream. We are going to put Spirit pretty lo-fi. There you go. Done. Now... I don't want everyone looking at my to-do list a sec. I better sort... new list. I will delete that. There you go. Now no one can see anything I don't want them to see. Haha! Okay. Right. Brain, work. We are just going to sources. Hopefully the game catcher works this time. That's the one I want you on. Yes! Okay, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Okay. Ready? Something a bit more interesting to look at. I can chat about. So, as you can see, at least let's move this out of the way again a bit. Yeah, you look nice with it. I am level 54 on this. So that's quite a few hours of just using this. I love it though. It's just a relaxing, it's got its own lo-fi, but it's attached to the homework channel on the red box. So I don't know how copyright free it is, so I'm gonna leave my Spotify running. I can let the game sounds happen though, as long as you're muted. Because the other things I can play are this. Should get some birds going. So yeah, these are soundscapes. Quite enjoy the chill. Like some wind. It's cute. So we shall have a look at my character. This is the character I built last to make it look as much as me as possible, and that's my spirit buddy. So I'm not going to worry too much about what I'm wearing there. You can click around the room and decide what your avatar is going to do to keep busy. Let's go and have a look out this lovely window. It's a Japanese setting with the cherry blossoms because they're so cute. And look at my spirit buddies reading with me. But yeah, if you go to activity, you can set different activities. So we're looking at the window, you can meditate in front of it. And clean. And look, it does it with his tail. I love it, it's just so cute. Typing. I want to be able to change the laptop. That's the reading one that was on. And something my spirit player can do that I can't, which is knit. I do not have the patience, even though at some point I really should. It would be a lot better than doom scrolling TikTok all the time. So yeah, like the fireplace, you can game, laptop again, lighting, more knitting, and sipping a nice hot cuppa. Can't go wrong with that. Right, next. Let's pick another activity. Desk. Type draw on a proper drawing tablet there. Writing and gaming. Look at the way I'm looking. I paid for the DLC of the kitchen pack because I really wanted to support the creators of this, because it's, I think it classes as an indie game. It's not a big company that made this. But yeah, typing, reading, cooking in the kitchen, chop, whisk, wash up, simmer. Yeah. I remember when they did a question ask on their Discord about what people actually wanted in the game, because it's more of a just a relaxing thing to put on in the background. It has to-do lists, a timer, habits, and journaling. One of my ideas was turning my stream into a bit of a podcast, so I would have this on the background to talk to chat if anyone wanted to chat. So everything should work. I'll have to figure out how to go back on showing them how to get onto a live. Yeah, I thought she went on them before. Maybe my go-girl peer mentor can join me. Let's see. Let's go check in with her. Ooh, I am so sorry. Didn't think I had any pop. Right, we are going to I do need to still let some people know. I can talk about random things. It's like, what's it, cooking? When my partner comes home and he's gone out to play Pokemon Go with a few people locally, he's gonna be making us a nice curry. And he was like, well, I could have done it. It's like, no, you said you wanted to stream. Go stream. It's okay. I'll do it when I get back. It's got plenty of snacks. I'm not gonna go hungry. Yeah, I think Mum might have security settings on it. Yeah, if I use that account, I'll get myself. But at least I've got a few for the red box. You good? Alright. So yeah, let's have a think. I've got other spirits too. So if we go on Spirit Decks and have a look. I will just practice my reading aloud, ready for maybe future Telltale games, because I know that was what my friends back in lockdown were trying to push me to do on stream. Because when the audio is good, I can talk pretty well. I like to think pretty well. Let's bring the mic a bit closer. Because one of the things I can do when I get better with audio even still is voice overs, isn't it? The voice actor aspect. But I don't have the confidence yet. It's not so bad when it feels like just me in a room at a screen. But yeah, let's see. So the first spirit you find is called Lenny, a cat with 3 eyes. This is Lenny, a shape-shifting cat spirit. Although, come to think of it, I don't know if they were originally a cat or if that's just their preferred form. I suppose I'll have to ask one of these days. Lenny goes by the pronouns he, they. After transferring here as part of the Spiritographer Exchange program, Lenny greeted me as I stepped off the train. They've been assigned to be my guide around the city, and they have also been helping me with my spiritography studies. Lenny has become an invaluable friend,
and I couldn't imagine a better companion for my studies in Spirit City. Goopy. If you look at the picture, it's got office supplies stuck in it. My desk has felt strangely clean lately. Yeah, someone's been eating all your stuff. I may have been missing some supplies. Have you ever thought to yourself that your desk looks a little cleaner, even though you swore you didn't tidy it? You might have a goopy to thank for that. This gelatinous spirit travels across flat surfaces, sucking up dust, crumbs, and loose objects to digest later. Despite their viscous appearance, goopies leave no residue. Also not like snails. So many people welcome having one in place of a vacuum. Just be careful where you leave your stapler, because this ooze's diet does not discriminate. Now we got a dust bunny. I've heard strange noises under my bed at night. I wondered what it could be. Legend has it that dust bunnies emerge from the accumulation of dust balls nestled in forgotten corners. Yet, in my research, I find a more mundane truth. These tiny spirits have evolved to cloak their fur with the hues of dust, camouflaging them from humans. Under the cover of night, dust bunnies hunt for various bits and bobs that have been discarded around bedrooms, such as paper clips or buttons. They treasure their favourite trinkets, becoming quite possessive. The early bird. The past few mornings I've been awoken by a curious chirping noise. When the sun rises, so do early birds. With their sunray-like feathers and positive demeanour, these birds thrive in the early hours of the morning. While not often seen by humans, you will likely hear their energetic chirps as soon as the sun rises above the horizon. I'm gonna need a quick sip. Hydrate here. Hopefully you guys are hydrated too. In my research, I have noticed that some other spirits tend to avoid early birds. Oh, it's early bird, not early bird. Perhaps not all spirits share their enthusiasm for the morning. I find their upbeat nature and enthusiastic melodies quite invigorating. I haven't needed my morning coffee when it's around. Aww. Now we've got a hedgehog. Oh, goodness me. My room has been extra hot lately. I wonder if there's something up with my fireplace. I've learnt that these spirits are called hedgehogs, a solitary type of spirit that is drawn to extreme heat. Hedgehogs will wander until they find an attractive fire to nestle into, and then will settle there amongst the logs, excitedly waiting for their next chance to be lit aflame. In fact, they are often not discovered until months or even years after they've kept up residence in someone's furnace or campfire, if they're ever even spotted at all. Now this one's cute. This is a spider I won't mind. Oh, it's called Arachnid. So cute. As the light gets low, I seem to keep stepping on bits of loose knitting yarn scattered about. In Spirit City, finding a web spun of yarn in your attic means you're sharing your home with an arachnid. These crochet cuties are drawn to homes that are full of creativity. If you're lucky enough to attract one, you'll want to do everything you can to keep it around. They spin beautiful threads of endless yarn to entice smaller spirits into their webs. Don't worry, once they've knitted them a toasty sweater, they send the small spirit on its way. Having an arachnid as a pal means you'll never run out of knitting supplies. I know a few people, namely my mum, which appreciate that. Then again, that's the thing. When you're tending to be a crafter, you can collect things like the wool that you need for knitting. I know Mum, I think, crochets wool nets. You end up getting a big enough supply anyway that feels endless because you're not going to get through it. I saw some challenges on like TikTok about wool, trying to get it all used up before getting more. Let's see, a caterpillar. Whenever I'm reading, I felt the presence of something over my shoulder. Caterpillars are some of the best companions you could ever want for all those cozy sessions curling up with a book. That's because their antennae glow with a gentle light that's perfect for illuminating the text, even in the darkest of nights and thunderstorms. Just be warned, because they are ferocious and impatient readers themselves, they have a pesky habit of nudging people's hands to turn to the next page. Even if you're not caught up yet. That's cute. Right, we got Moonport. On windy nights, it almost sounds like something is howling at the moon. When the wind howls during a full moon, it is said to foretell the coming of a ferocious hound. I've determined that this was greatly exaggerated. Moonpaws are cute and anything but ferocious. Nocturnal spirits may be common, but Moonpaw is the only one I've encountered that seems to draw its strength from the moon itself. I've observed that its energy level seems to be tied to the lunar cycle. When the moon is out and unobstructed, it loves playing, chasing balls, and going for walks in the wee hours. While a loyal companion, brace for the night of the full moon. Brace yourself for a ram. It had to be that word that I get stuck on. A rambunctious puppy. There you go. It's the thing, I try too hard and then I mess it up, and I want to get to a big word. I'm not the first nor the last. Before I read the drizzle thing, shall we make sure I've got things set up correctly? Let's have a look. I want to try. So YouTube doesn't need to be changed as often as Twitch likes to be. That's okay, I can do it. Do with share sharing my stream too.
So I haven't really shared it with that many spaces. Let's see.
It's just giving my voice a little break and I'm still talking. They say that though, the advice they give people for streaming is just to keep talking. Because I can see my friend Sharpness, and I know you've been having a trouble with work. At least that's what you've shared on this. I'm hoping after it's been a few months that things have gotten better. It's like me with work. I'm not working as of yet, but I'm still waiting to sort out something called a DBS check. Which makes sure I'm a good girl and I'm able to work with vulnerable people. And it'll be for a disability college. Well, people with at least more severe learning difficulties. And I'm looking forward to helping out there. But it's getting the ID sorted. I don't have like a driver's license and stuff sorted out yet. So fingers crossed I can get that sorted out sooner. Oh yeah, I was trying to grab my stream so I wanted in order to share it with some of the Discord servers I'm on. So people don't know you're streaming. No one's gonna turn up. I just jumped up the floor on Twitch. Dukin, how are you doing? I hope you're alright. I know you and Sharpness have been the main ones that when I have been able to go live pop in. Even if you have to look. It's all good. It helps with the viewers. I need the viewers and to get into affiliate. Once I'm affiliate, things will get easier. Well, I say easier, I just have more things I can play with. Because if I play with things too early, then there's nothing for people to look forward to. So I've gotten the link on my phone. We are going to Discord to let some more people know. Hopefully. Let's see. I've got the invite figured out. Copy, paste. Okay. I'm not on that many Discords. I really need to be more involved in communities. I am building my own, but that's going to take time.
can post on.
Yeah, it's etiquette that you look on different channels and find any that have a specific self-promotion space to put a link in once. And I hope some people want to pop in.
By this one. And maybe this one. And this one maybe? Or no, you don't have one. And that was my last one. Okay. Right. So, I have started anyway. I could do a TikTok, I suppose. Let's be brave.
No, it's not gonna work putting a video up on TikTok unless I can put a link up there. Yeah, I'll leave TikTok. I'll do some more research on it.
Okie dokie, I don't think there is anything else I can really do there. Which is a shame. Eh, oh well. Right. Whew, okay, I am gonna go back into Spirit City and we're gonna read through more of the spirits. So when we get to the end of this, it'll be all of the ones that are available on the base game. When I click the other one, it'll have some new ones and some variants. Because that's the DLC, the kitchen DLC. Right, so, Drizzlefin. I heard an old tale of a teary-eyed spirit. When the sky weeps and stars come out to play, you may find them swimming amidst the droplets. People and spirits alike tend to avoid the Drizzlefin. Whenever spotted, their tear blue coloration and big watery eyes make them look like they are barely holding back from crying. I'm taking the mic out. It's kind of nice if I'm holding it, it's like stimming with it. People and spirits alike tend to avoid the Drizzlefin. Whenever spotted, their tear blue correlation and big watery eyes make them look like they are barely holding back from crying. And schools of Drizzlefin are even said to precede events of great misfortune. But after close-hand observation, I believe it to be the exact opposite. That they may have a precinct sense for heartache and instinctively gather around those who have just suffered tragedy or loss.
to put them at ease. That's sweet. A trash nookie. This hungry spirit can be lured out by the sound of cooking around lunchtime. Trash nookies are playful shape-shifting spirits. Notoriously picky eaters, they choose to only consume food that has been tossed away. Trash nookies are known to shape-shift into garbage bins to collect leftovers throughout the day, then sort through their spoils for any tasty treats. This process seems to be soothing for them, as they also organise the trash into proper bins. Their preferred hunting grounds are forested picnic areas and park cookout grills, where organic waste is especially common. The British spirit. A kettle brew. Rumours of a spirit that welcomes the day with a cup of tea by the fire. Kettle brews have no bodies of their own. Instead, these non-corporeal spirits are known to possess teapots. It appears that not just any teapot will do either. It must be one that is beloved by its owner. Upon being possessed by kettle brew, the teapot will from then on be steeped with an endless supply of delicious tea. Many are curious where the tea comes from and what it's made of. I myself prefer not to think too hard about it. Don't blame it. It's the people that came up with these spirit ideas. Like, you can see the inspirations. Like, the trash nookie is actually a Japanese spirit. What was it? It's got a very similar name, but it's gone off the top of my head. My filing system is again failing me. Is it a sunquill? There's an enchanting song coming from the forest as the sun sets. Sunquills are natural-born performers. They love putting on variety shows for other forest-dwelling spirits to show off their talents, from fancy feather twirling to sleight of wing tricks. A sunquill performance is quite the event. Their sunset shows draw the largest crowds, as their feathers are the most brilliant when reflecting the golden rays of sunset. Fawning over their plumage and offering plenty of compliments is all it takes to win the friendship of a sunquill. Make sure to keep that attention centred on them, as they may become quite jealous. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to stop there, but that's still plenty of the spirits, and I didn't quite explain it in the right order. So I'll tell you after the fact. So obviously you do the different things, and when you're doing something that is actually attracting one of these spirits to unlock them, your spirit deck lights up and you get to collect them. And then when you go to the wardrobe, the spirit companion, you can pick them. Like, that's another axolotl. Well, that's an axolotl and that's a gecko, isn't it? But you do get up different colours, and you earn these spirit bucks, basically, by just playing. And there are tricks to it, so these are the extra special bonuses you get. Or can get XP for, to level up quicker, to get more bucks, to do more kind of thing. So just turning it on every day gives you 100. Getting a daily task that you set in your to-do list up is another 100 points, and using a timer So if we go over to the timer, it used to look a lot different, but they updated it not too long ago. So you've got a timer, stopwatch, and then the settings. Yeah, the circle is the original. Yeah, we're good with that. Yeah, this will tell you how long you're going to work for, you're committing to work for. If you want to do it a few times, you do that. But if you see here how it's breaking it up, if you want time for a break, you can put maybe 5 minutes there, and it'll make sure you've got a breathing break. Because when you're neurodivergent, it can be really difficult to just complete tasks, and it's much better when you can break it up. Oh, I've got autism diagnosed, and I believe ADHD is undiagnosed, but it's a pain in the butt to go and seek a diagnosis the way things are at the moment. And with the NHS being with me, it's basically my doctor saying, look, you've got your autism diagnosis, that's enough for you to be on benefits basically for the rest of your life. I don't want that. I'm hoping to find work. We'll see what happens. But the breaking it up works better for ADHD, I find, whilst the autism can get stuck into something, into a task, and I can't drop it until I'm done or satisfied that I've done enough. And if I go on the side of ADHD, I will get a bit frustrated, the autism side of me gets frustrated, about having to have a break. But I don't burn out as much. Do you live with frustration to get things done? Oh, or do you have one good day and then have a week to recover? The joys of being disabled, eh? But I'm not here to moan about it. But having a timer system like this can really help people. So it's really nice that that's the way it's built. You can just do a standard timer, and you got a stopwatch. See how long it takes to get a task done. That is a pretty good idea to be. But yeah, these were added due to the community of those people on the Discord saying that this is what they wanted. It's not bad. But yeah, this is new as well, having a long break. But yeah, not too bad. Then the habits, you name a habit and you can tick them off. Pretty easy. You got the journal. I am not clicking that because that's personal. I want to click X, but I don't know whether it's going to bring it up. But one of my other ideas was I could have this on and be able to talk to people in chat, but I can also practice my writing and get random questions, try and show people that I am working alongside them when they're trying to get through a task. And if someone's saying, oh, they know they need to cook, but they don't feel like it, having this next to you makes it feel like what it's called body doubling. Having someone else either doing the same task as you, or a similar task, or even just standing next to you, can be a really big boost to that person's mindset to be able to be productive. Yeah, one of the big towns. But that's why I like Spirit City. The music's pretty nice, and these soundscapes. Because yeah, these soundscapes are really important as well for finding the spirits, because you don't have to just find what activity they like. You've got to find what time of day they like, and what sounds they like. But yeah, it's just so cute. Look at it doing a little bit of mixing in the bowl. Oh well. So I can either leave this on and talk about anything and everything, practice some writing. I can either have people watch me, or I can grab one of my notebooks and do it on my desk. I'm not gonna get anywhere unless I keep consistent. I'm not expecting to really make anything from content creating, but the confidence boost it would give me if I could build just the smallest community with the goal of helping each other, then yeah, sounds good. Think, what else can I think to talk? Stimming. I've got a couple of stimming items on my desk, and the main theme of these stimming items are squidgy. I quite like squidgy things as long as they don't leave a residue on my hands, because that's just my sensory thing. I love sensory seeking, but I'm still gonna have sensory notes. Like, I'm thankful to a point I don't experience the ultimate sensory nope that's common with autism and ADHD, which is like, my brother and my partner are like this. They can touch, well, they don't want to, microfiber materials, and that sends shivers down their spine. And I'll just be like, look at me, I can touch it, and I'm not freaking out. And them imagining themselves touching it gives them shivers. If my grossest sensory note to that level that gives me that much discomfort is gonna be like wet rubber on materials. That squidgy noise that makes, I don't like that. These squidgy, they're like rubber plastic, probably a latex of some sort. The one I've got is green, and you just squidge it like a stress ball. I swear it's got a hole in it, but it's still workable. It's the thing about having cats, they can get their claws stuck in all sorts. So that's the green little ball. I've got a hot pink cat-shaped squidge, which some people have said it looks like Mod Podge was in it, but I don't think it's not. It looks closer to shaving cream. But I've had it a long time, and if it was actual shaving cream, it would be liquefied inside. But yeah, I like this one because it's got more give when I squeeze it. Helps me relax. And then I've just got a nice pink ball, which still has the same type of stuff in it. It's got bubbles. You look more like liquid than the other one. Now, I have to make sure that the next upgrade is at least the webcam, so people can see my wonderful face. That I think that highly of myself. And then maybe the next week I can make sure that the Discord server's set up and linked up properly and start using that, because I remember my partner goes by Abyssal, Vessel Mystery, was telling me about the whole things changing with Discord, and I'm hoping it stays free. If it stays free, then me setting up a community there will still be a valid option. But we shall see. I hope. There's quite a few things I've been seeing that people have done on their Discords, but I'm not seeing many communities interacting that much, and I tried to be braver before and get into other communities, but I think I just got to accept I'm never going to find a community the same as the one I was moderating in before, the Dot Fam. What JD.st built was amazing and touched a lot of people appropriately. Gave people that sense of community. He definitely saved me from going absolutely nuts in lockdown. I miss it. But yeah, all the moderators have pretty much moved on and built lives. I won't name them, but if they come into stream at any point and want to talk about their successes, because I am pretty proud of a bunch of the Dot Fam. Getting on with it. Remembering JD's whole let's rise. No matter how much we fall, they fail, struggle, there's still a reason to keep going. And it's perfectly fine if right now everything I do on stream is a fail, because by the time I'm hoping that I make something on here, it'll probably be because I finally got it right, wouldn't it? I know one of the things that JD might still be doing is watching VODs. So fingers crossed that he still watches my VOD, and I'm going to say it probably literally every start of the stream. Thank you for what you did for me when you made me a moderator back then. And I hope you're doing okay. It's absolutely nuts, I understand, in America at the moment. It's like I can complain about dumb things happening in the UK, but I feel I can't really talk about what's going on in America. And obviously I am not just sticking to a notification. It was just telling me someone I'm friends with has gone online. I don't feel qualified to talk about some of the other things that were on. Examples of the world being on fire. All I can do is hope things are going to get better, hope people keep informed, but not, if you need to stop consuming the content of the news about what's going on, it's okay. Why are you picking up something? My mic seems to be picking up something it doesn't like. I was sure I sorted the audio. I think it's picking up my computer. Computer seems to be a bit noisy, maybe that's why things aren't working out quite well. Despite having better internet now, because we got a really lucky deal, it appears multi-streaming is not going to work for me, and I'll stick to one platform at a time. So I could back out of the red box, then at least I can say I've streamed on there, continue on Twitch, and maybe I stop seeing this unstable side. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, because I don't Oh. I am so sorry, Nisha. Are you still here? I wasn't expecting anything from YouTube. I should have given myself. Yeah, they were like 10 minutes ago. Gosh darn it. Oh well, yeah. So I shall end on the red box.